Hey, what's up? This is Mike Portnoy, and you are geeking out. In fact, we are geeking out together with the Gear Gods. We are coming to you from Anaheim, California at the House of Blues on the Winery Dogs Double Down World Tour. And we're in the middle of our first leg here in America. Everything's going great, and I'm going to show you around my new kit. This is what I call the K9 Monster, K-9, K9, because it's the Winery Dogs kit. And for those of you that followed the first Winery Dogs tour, I was playing a small 5-piece John Bonham type kit. This time around, I wanted to step it up and expand the kit a bit, get bigger, go with a double bass setup. So it's a pretty cool setup. It's still kind of retro and old school, though. So what I did to kind of keep it old school is it's all single-headed toms. So actually, if you look over here, all the toms are single-headed, 8, 10, 12, and 13. That's a very old school thing. You know, back in the 70s, all my favorite drummers back then, Peter Criss, Roger Taylor from Queen, Alex Van Halen. The single-headed tom thing was a cool thing back in the 70s, and not many people are doing it these days. So I figured I'd give it a whirl for this kit. So that's one of the cool features I love about this kit. But it's a double bass kit. It's a Babinga, Tama Star Classic Babinga kit. With my own signature snare drums, and these are actually, they custom made them in silver to match the kit. So this is a 12-inch steel, this is a 14-inch Babinga, and even though my Melody Masters are available to the public, they're only available usually in black. So Tama custom made them in silver so that they would match the kit. And the heads are all Remo black dots, and they custom do them with these Winery Dog paw prints on them. So the only place you can get these heads with the paw prints, I put the used heads at the merch stand, so it's the only place you can get them with the paw prints. But black dots are keeping with the old school mentality and the single-headed mentality, kind of very retro sounding. And if you come around here, you could see the whole kit is on a rack, which is different from the first Winery Dogs kit. On the last tour, it was all freestanding drums, which led me to destroying the kit each and every night. So this time around, now that it's on a rack system, it prevents me from destroying the kit at the end of the show, which is something my tech is very happy about. And if you look at the cymbal setup, stay here, don't go anywhere. If you look at the cymbal setup, it's a very symmetrical setup. So the way I play, you kind of have crash, splash in China and a crash. Same on both sides. It's very symmetrical. Crash is up front, China is up front, splash is up front. You got a 22-inch Artisan ride over here, 14-inch AAX vault hats over here. These are my max splash cymbals and my max stacks, and a Radia bell. And over here is an ozone crash, which I have for one reason only, so I could do this trick. Stand by and watch your head. Heads up. And as you heard, you also heard a cowbell. If you look down here, I have a cowbell that I play with my left foot. On the albums, I play a lot of percussion. I do a lot of shakers and cowbells and stuff like that. And at the end of the song Empire, there's this predominant cowbell that Will Ferrell would have been very proud of. And it was just really anticlimactic to not have it live. So we ended up adding the foot cowbell. So when we get to that chorus, you could truly explore the studio space. And here are my sticks, my ProMark 420s. And once again, like the heads, they're custom done with the Winery Dogs logo, which you can only get from me on tour. They're not sold in the stores with the Winery Dogs logo. And I'm using white wrap on this tour because, you know, pretty much the whole motif with the color scheme of this album is white and silver and black and red. So I'm using white wrap this time around. What else you got to know? I guess I could show you some of the things that we have back here. Like, for instance, my own my own monitor. I guess what would it be called? Mixer. There you go. Thank you very much. Yeah. So actually, with the Winery Dogs, we don't carry a monitor guy, which is actually it's really cool. All three of us have our own monitor mixes at our stations, and either we or our techs can make moves throughout the show, and we don't have to be yelling and doing hand gestures to the monitor guy. Plus, it gives us one extra bunk on the bus. But it's really great. We each have our own mix here: kick, snare, overall drums. Billy's got 3 bass channels: his direct line, which is like the low end, his amp line, which is the high end growl, and then his bass pedals. Then guitar. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read what that says. I think that's the keyboard and the acoustic guitar. Then all 3 of our vocals: Billy, Mike, Richie vocals, and then the piano vocals when Richie's there. Talkback, some verb. Yeah. And then this is all sitting on my custom Winery Dogs table made by Victor Salazar of Vic's Drum Shop in Chicago. And I always have my own cooler, which is empty right now because it's sound check time. Oh, there's one Fiji. But the 3 things that are always in here are Fiji water, Vita Coco. I drink Vita Coco throughout the show. I don't drink Gatorade anymore. And usually 1 or 2 non-alcoholic beers, like an O'Doul's or something like that. So anyway, my drum tech always has this stocked up. And here, let me show you. Here's my ears. We all use inner ears, and my ears have custom Winery Dog paws on them. And but here's the extra special thing that I'm carrying on this tour. And I don't know how long this will stay with me, but on very special nights when the crowd is really worthy, they get the Hello Kitty kit during my drum solo. So we keep this behind Billy's amps, and if I'm really having a good night and feeling the crowd, I'll take this out with me and do a little drum solo up front. And then I usually throw it back to my tech at the end. So it's been taking a beating. So even though my drum kit is locked down with a rack system, the Hello Kitty kit takes a beating. And I don't know how many more shows it'll last. But there you go. I can't show you the front of the kit because our opening band, Kicking Harold, is already set up. But, there's plenty of pictures and videos from the front of the kit. This is one of the rare opportunities for you to get behind the kit. And I think that covers it. We talked about drums. We talked about cymbals. We talked about sticks. We talked about cowbells, racks, ears, monitors, cooler, Hello Kitty. I think we covered all grounds. The only other thing is my mic stand, and I do a lot of singing with the Winery Dogs, and my tech has to know all the cues, and a lot of people wonder how the mic keeps coming in and out. People think it's a magic trick, but it's actually my drum tech sitting behind here, and he knows all my vocal cues, so he has to send it in and out to me. But there you go. That's a little taste of what's going on here with the Canine Monster on the road with the Winery Dogs. Thanks for checking this out, and it's been a lot of fun, having a good time on the road. So come out and check out a show for yourself. We'll be on the road all throughout 2016, all over the world. So we hope to see you at a show near you. See ya.
This is Mike Pinella from Symphony X, and you are geeking out to Gear Gods. Yamaha Motif 7, awesome board. I've been using it. I'll never use anything else.
What else? Rosewood fretboard, I'm sorry, maple neck. Over here, we have Mike Romeo's signature model. This is the MJR3.